like to introduce the most important person in my mind, the fire chief, Chief Scott Criddle, to the podium. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark. I just got oversold. But I am Scott Criddle. I am the fire chief here, and I am honored that so many people would take time out of their day to join us here for this occasion. I have to kind of echo what Mark said. I was also inspired by the amount of teamwork. You know, in the beginning it felt like I was going to be doing this thing, but town departments kept adding on and helping out in various ways, all the way from, you know, hey, you need an RFQ, I was like an RF what? You know, finance steps in, they help me out. I reached across the town lines, talked to Chief Cooper's. Chief Raines was extremely helpful in the beginning. And they lent a hand openly. Members of the fire department are very helpful. I've got an assistant chief who has a commercial resident or a commercial builder's license. He was very helpful, you know, and really all of the town departments and a bunch of the line staff helping out with the design with Keith and his guy, you know, his team with ADW. But at the end of the day, it was truly a team effort, and I get told all the time it takes a village to support a fire chief, and I have a really good village here. So. It is my pleasure today to talk to you about the building and, you know, some of the design features. A big part of our selection of the design team was their ability to put innovation into fire service. They were also very highly recommended by our partners in Cary and in Wake County. So one of the things that we're kind of most proud of in the design is the focus on health and safety. I mean, ideas like airlocks between the bay and the living spaces, strategic ventilation to keep the carcinogens that are common from the trucks and the gear away from our staff to help them, you know, avoid cancer. Our commitment to physical fitness with a significant physical fitness room, a separate decontamination room on the back, so if our crews come back contaminated with anything from bed bugs to hazardous materials, they can decontaminate before they come into the building. Then the whole building is kind of designed around the bay to keep all of our staff close to the bays during all aspects of the day. The offices, the dorms, the kitchens, the workout room, all centered around the bay, and that's to help reduce response times. They want to help us protect our equipment. We've got a separate room for our PPE. That's the first time we've ever done that. PPE reacts poorly to UV light, and it's kept in a separate room, ventilated individually to try to remove those carcinogens. And then, really for us, it's kind of special to be partners with Wake EMS to station an ambulance here in Morrisville, and to actually provide for them a space that's designed for them. Station 2 is kind of an afterthought, and they've done a great job just kind of making that work, but now we're going to make it work for them. The building's designed for the future. Currently, the plan is to bring Ladder 23 into this facility with 3 staff and a battalion chief. It is not hard to imagine in the future this apparatus being staffed with 4 or 5. It is also not hard to see in the future that this could be a 2-company station. We're hoping that the building gets good 50 to 75 years, so it's built to handle 2 companies at 4 people per and a battalion chief. However, if you'd have told me where we would be 20 years ago, I'd have never guessed. So we wanted to put a little bit more vision in it, and we asked Keith and his team to design in the possible build out. Each of our apparatus have 6 seats in it, and who knows? 50 years from now, it may be common practice to have 6 people on a rig. So the facility's designed to have easy accessibility, the space, and easy hookups to add 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I think that's a unique feature that we're pretty proud of. The location. Morrisville doesn't just respond to emergencies within our municipal limits. We have collaborative response arrangements with Cary and Apex. We're super proud of that CAN model. We provide service for unincorporated portions of Wake County that includes portions of the RTP. There's significant buildings with considerable workforce populations that we felt need to be considered when placing a fire station. We conducted a lot of data analysis. We were working very hard to cover the maximum amount of our road network within 1.5 miles and a 2.5 mile section. We analyzed several scenarios with placements. And just a side story, one of the locations, and it seemed like an easy button to me, had, the town owned a little bit of land next to one of our parks that's becoming very, very popular. And not long after I presented that idea, not that it was our best deployment model from a road network standpoint, I was immediately told by several of our council members that that was a non-starter. So we moved on and found a better, deployment model that would work out for us. But it is our expectation that this location will lead to improved outcomes. No matter what type of emergency that the residents or the anybody who's living, working, playing here, they exist in Morrisville, whether they have a structure fire or a cardiac arrest, quick response from trained and equipped professionals is going to provide better outcomes, and that's our goal with this facility. So, in summary, what we have is a very collaborative effort that led to an innovative design, a strategic location that received tremendous support from all stakeholders, and I am extremely proud of the role I got to play in this process. Thank you.